What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In a deleted scene from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, we watch as Denise Richards goes out to dinner with her husband Aaron and talks to him. Like, she really vents about how badly she's being constantly ambushed by the rest of the women on the show, with the exception of Garcelle and Sutton, of course. And her husband has a conspiracy theory, a theory as to why the women are going so hard against her. And basically he's like, listen, Denise, like, you are a household name. You are a global icon. You've been to like royal events. You've been in countless movies and television shows and magazines and everything like that. And you were a part of one of the biggest movie franchises in history as well. She was a Bond girl, right? So, you know, I think that is why these girls resent you so much. It's like you just have a certain level of success that they haven't been able to reach. And Denise, she's just so modest. She really like downplays herself. She goes, no, but like those things were like 100 years ago. Who cares anymore? And then in her talking head, she tells the audience that she hopes that that's not the case. She's like, you know, like I don't want the girls to think that just because I'm busy working and filming and stuff that I'm not dedicated to being in this group, you know, like even if I show up late after a long day of work, I still show up. And she also says, listen, I had surgery, like a major surgery, and I still came to Kyle's dinner party 3 days later. That is how dedicated I am to this group of girls. So I do hope that they're not resenting me for working. And, you know, I really wanted to get you guys' opinions about, you know, Aaron's statement. Do you think that could be why the women are going so hard against Denise? Remember, like, the Housewives of Beverly Hills is basically the actresses kind of franchise, right? They've got Lisa Rinna, who she is a commercial actress. She does commercials for Depends diapers. She's also a television saleswoman. She sells, what do you call those things? She sells ponchos on HSN. Then you've got Garcelle Beauvais, who is pretty iconic. She was in the Jamie Foxx show. She's done a bunch of movies and television shows. She's still super booked and busy, just like Denise is right now. That's why the two of them are always on the go. Then you've got Kyle. She was in like a Halloween movie maybe 45 years ago. What else did she do? She had a show about her family life that lasted the whole season. You've also got Erica Girardi, who had left her son behind when he was about, I don't know, like 18 months or 2 years old or something like that, so she could pursue her dreams of being an actress in LA, and she wound up being a waitress before she found someone's grandpa to marry. So maybe that is something that they kind of resent her for actually getting to live her dreams as a successful working actress. I was being so shady, you guys. I was being shady before people attacked me in the comments. I am shady. Lisa Rinna also does have a pretty successful acting career as well. Granted, it's not as busy as Denise's is, but she did have a successful acting career. Now, with all of that being said, what do you think the real reason is that these women just relentlessly pursue a Denise? I personally think it's because they all have a lot of skeletons in their closet, right? Kyle's husband Mauricio is still being sued left, right, and center over, like, you know, claims of being very shady in business. Like, his ex-clients are suing him saying, you tricked me into selling my house for a lot less than it was worth so that you could like secretly buy it with some secret shady company you've got and jack up the price for yourself. He was sued for other reasons as well. She's also got that huge family feud. Remember, the Hilton family does not really associate with her family that much because of Mauricio being, you know, allegedly incredibly shady. Then you've got Erica Girardi, whose husband Tom was being sued for millions upon millions of dollars. He has started paying back some of the money, but he still owes millions of dollars. Then Dorit goes without saying, her and her husband are, you know, have been widely alleged to be grifters for years, ever since they hit the scene. So, you know, the amount of material there is, you know, countless. And so I think that every year these women, because they know that their husbands are in so much trouble and that like there's so much that people can dig to find info about them to bring it up to the show, they band together. The people with the most skeletons in their closets always band together. Even Teddy's husband is constantly being sued as well, you guys. Edwin and his company, look that up. So they all band together and say, listen, we don't want our business out here like on Front Street. So what we're going to do is form an alliance. We never talk about each other, but we will always pick like one person to go after. And they take like a tiny, tiny thing like this, as small as Denise may or may not have slept with Brandy Glenville. Who really cares at this point? Like, why would anyone care this damn much? You know what I mean? And just blow it way out of proportion to the point where women, like grown women, like what, pushing 50-year-old women like Erica Jane, or Girardi, sorry, sit up there on television and claim that a 14-year-old child most likely had a three-way. Like, you know how disturbing and how desperate you must be to keep your own business out of the news to go and throw a child under the bus by talking about their alleged, or like, you know, spreading rumors about their alleged intimate life? Pretty damn desperate. I think that goes way beyond any kind of jealousy about Denise's acting career. I think that is just, I'm desperate. I don't want, you know, the fact that I am lying about my financial status to be on television for the world to see. So I'm going to team up with everyone else who has a lot of things to hide and throw someone else under the bus. But those are just my opinions. As always, I am way more excited to hear what you have to say. So please make sure to leave all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.